Welcome to 5 Fire Minutes. My name is Andrew David Weber. I'm here with Zach Pietrini. How's it going?
Dude, I'm good. It's good to finally chat.
Yeah, dude. I've been following a bit of your Instagram stuff. You're a pretty entertaining dude.
Thanks.
I really liked your sound too. It was very refreshing when I started just kind of leaving it on as I was doing things today.
Oh, thanks.
I think I picked up some pedal steel you got going on and stuff like that in some of the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I really was digging the vibe. It actually made me curious too. Like when you play live, I've been wanting to talk about gear on these things. Can you walk me through like your rig rundown or what you use when you play live?
Yeah. So currently for my stuff, I've got the Roland Jazz Chorus 40, which I'm just using the onboard effects for that because I think it works great. I had the 120, but man, that thing is too big of an amp. Um, I'm not a tall man. I'm pretty sure. So carrying that thing is no, I don't like it. But yeah, so I've got the Jazz Chorus 40. Um, and then I use the light speed clean boost or the transparent boost, and then
Yeah.
another boost on top of that. And I'm usually keeping the chorus on for most of the time. Sometimes I use the distortion on the amp. I'm always using the reverb. Um, but I keep it pretty simple. Then the guitar, I've got a custom casino that I had Wade's build out for me about a year ago now. And I've really enjoyed it. So I had him put a nice little a Bigsby on it, and then these aren't the antiquities that usually come on it. It's Seymour Duncan does basically a replica, but I think it sounds a little nicer. But Wade's was super kind. They were doing this work on this, and they were like, "Oh, these custom like P90 covers, they're like it was like a test run that they got. They're like, these don't exist anywhere. We had a pair and it matched the trim on your guitar. Do you want me to put them on?" I was like, yeah, man.
That's excellent. So that was Wade's in Milwaukee then?
Oh man, yeah, for sure. They're great. They do all the work on my guitars. They're wonderful.
Nice. Yeah, man, I really dig that Epiphone Casino. Who is your dream collaborator?
Oh man, I mean, if I could pick whoever, I mean, it would be amazing to work with Jason Isbell. And if I can just be dreaming here, like man, it would be something else to just like pick that guy's brain and work on a song with that dude for an afternoon. His just like ruthless dedication to an aesthetic over a long period of time. There's something very special about that. So I think it'd be really cool to just have that level of experience. Yeah, writing a song together.
Hmm. Yeah, he's pretty up there on my list as
Yeah,
well.
man.
Yeah.
There's of my favorite, even and again, it's like not necessarily favorite songs in the world, but just like little images in songs of his that are just like some of the best lines I think I've ever heard in a song. Like whether you love the guy or hate the guy too. I think it's just like, man, he really knows how to paint a picture with just a few words.
What is your weirdest show experience?
Dude, I've had too many. I'll tell you that I'm just gonna go with my gut. The first one that comes to mind, and it was I just dropped out of college to play music, work on a record, recorded it, and then decided to also then just start touring. And so I was probably, what was I, like 19 or so? I went down to Florida to see my brother, who was down there at the time. And he was like, "Oh, dude, I bet I could get you some shows." So again, I'm like 19 years old, I'm ecstatic about playing a show outside of my hometown. Play one and it's fine. Go to the next one. And I show up to the venue, and there's like, it's a coffee shop with a little stage in like the front glass window. I go to set up. I drop all my things there and I go to talk to the person at the counter. And I said, "Hey, I'm Zach. I got a show tonight." And they looked at me and they said, "I don't think so." And I was like, okay, this is a tough start. I was like, "No, I know. Like, I talked to the manager. If you need to call him, give him a call. I definitely booked a show tonight. I'm from Chicago. There's no way this is, like, right." So they're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry about that." Um, Here, and they like handed me like a cardboard box, and I was to rig the thing and run sound and play. And so I start playing, and my brother and his wife are there to watch the show, but everybody else, as soon as literally like first note, the coffee shop clears out. but they don't actually leave. So it's in front of this plate glass window as the stage. Everybody who's in there ended up just sitting around a table, like in front of the plate glass window. So my back is to it and they're there. But then what's better is that one of the people went to their car and got a guitar and started playing to the people who had just left. And I was like, oh man, like this is not what I thought it was going to be when I was 19 years old,
Oh
playing,
man.
kicking around. But I was like, I made a decision. I was like, you could just leave and it wouldn't matter. I'm like, no, I'm going to finish this because this is what I want to do.
I mean, it's a good mentality,
Do you have any general life advice for the youngins?
Man, for young musicians, go hit the road and make really good connections with people, especially in your 20s.